All right. So this morning I would like to talk about another way of being a happy man when you become old. This topic today is or will be helping to teach men how to prepare to live happily, to live comfortably when they grow old without relying on anyone financially. Because this is one major reason a lot of men die early. A lot of men live this life very early because they are unhappy. They become aggrieved. They feel they have been abandoned. They feel no one cares for them anymore. They feel they have been left and forgotten by their own children, by their own family. Now, if you're a man and you don't want to have any of this form of depression, any of this kind of thoughts, any of this type of solitude, anything that would bring about you feeling, what am I living for? Why should I continue to live? That is a very horrible and terrible thought that a lot of men nurse in their mind, and it often triggers a lot of ailments that would take their lives very early. If you're a man, you have to prepare for this day. Prepare for the future. Prepare for your old age. How can you do this? One, you need to begin now to make investments. Make investments that will be bringing turnover, or that will be giving you turn-ups or turn-in when you get old. And for you to really enjoy these investments at old age, you must try as much as possible to be a responsible father that will train the children to become independent as well. So you must try as much as possible to make sure your children become well empowered, either academically or business-wise, so that they won't have any thought or mindset or mentality of relying on the father's properties or assets or businesses. You must try to establish your family, establish your children, either by sending them to school, and if you have extra legs or contacts or connections, you get them good jobs. Or you put them through the route of learning businesses or becoming an entrepreneur, so that they see reasons to focus on their lives and build themselves and also focus on their own family. Then, as a man, you want to also think of ideas or businesses that you can venture into, so that when you grow old, when you get to that level where you don't have the energy, the strength to become active in your duties, then you just have to live a very simple life while you are enjoying some financial benefits from your own investments. Now, let's think about investments that you can make or ideas you can build or grow so that it will become fruitful to you in the nearest future. Number one, building houses, accommodations. If you are able to build accommodations that people can rent and live in, because it is a primary thing, it's a compulsory thing that people need as far as life is still available. People would want to live. People want to live in an accommodation that they are sure has safety. So you want to get accommodations, build houses, even if it is one room, self-contained in Nigerian terminology, or you call it ensuite. Build a number of these accommodations and keep for yourself. When you grow old, people will definitely rent the houses, and of course, on a monthly basis or on an annual basis, you are getting paid for such facilities. Now, I also have this idea or thought that, okay, if you are able to build like 12 accommodations. Now, if you can structure the accommodation in a way that the rentals, people who would rent the accommodations would take them up, the first one in January, second one in February, third one in March, the 12 months of the year. Try to see if it will be possible that people rent your facilities, your accommodations in each of these months of the year, so that every month the rent becomes your salary. It helps you to take care of yourself for the month. With this, I don't think you would have much challenge or much need for finance. So if you can have good financial management for yourself at old age, the little monies you'll be getting from each rental should be able to sustain you. Remember, you have settled your family, so nobody is absolutely relying on you. They are taking care of themselves. Sometimes they even extend hands of love by sending some money to your account. So if you have strategized accommodations in these months of the year and the income keep coming every month and you can manage the finances you're getting, you are good to go. Then you also want to think about other businesses. If you can set up malls, you can set up supermarkets, you can set up food stores, you can set up maybe building material business, because these are things that people need on a daily. Of course, you might ask, since I'm old, how do I coordinate the business? You cannot. You may not be able to coordinate the business. You have to get someone that you can trust to an extent, because you cannot get a perfect person when you are not there, and the person will be giving you 100% transparency and accountability. That may not be possible. But no matter how bad it is, you're still getting something and the business keeps running. Just make sure that the business does not crumble. So these are major businesses you can venture into. And I tell you, if you are able to manage them properly and effectively, remember, you cannot do all the management yourself. You need people that would come in. No matter how little you are paying them, they will help to make sure that whatever agreements, whatever terms and conditions you have placed for your business are met. Of course, you can contract barristers when it has to do with accommodation, because there will be defaulting. People will definitely default. There will be defaulters. People will definitely default. But when you have contractual agreement with legal firms who will come in most cases to actually check that the agreed terms and conditions are upheld. With that, you don't have any worries. At the end of every month, whoever that's enrolled or rented your apartment in January, you're expecting that it comes either by December or latest January. The one for February comes in either January or latest February. So with this, you will not have any reliance on your children. You won't begin to think no one is taking care of you anymore. You won't begin to think that people don't no longer want to provide finances for you to live. And then because of that, you allow high blood pressure to trigger. You allow a lot of thoughts that will bring about depressions. And all of these would amount or lead to early departure from this world. Please, if you're a man, begin now to put your hands into things that will help you to set yourself up for the future. A lot of things will turn around. You will get a lot of disappointments from your own blood, from your own children. So if you prepare now, those disappointments will not get at you so hard. You'll be able to say, oh, don't worry, I can take care of myself. I have investments that will actually help to raise funds for me. Please, don't take this for granted. A lot of children of this era may not actually care about their parents in the nearest future. They might just focus really on their families. That's for those that will even be responsible to take care of their own family. Please prepare now. Begin now to prepare for your old age. I always say this, you will go nowhere. You have to live to the fullest, and you are living comfortably and happily. Just make sure you don't engage or indulge in hard drugs or anything that would take your life so fast. Live a very simple and natural life. Don't be extravagant. Don't spend so much that you are getting or earning. Just be very meticulous with your finances. Manage the little you're getting. Live very simple life. At old age, you are not supposed to be eating so much. At old age, you don't eat so much anymore. You take maybe once in a day, you eat heavy meal. Or at most twice in a day. Then take more of water, more of fruits, and then engage in little exercise. You will live long. Make sure you don't have any form of altercation with anyone. Avoid misunderstanding and any form of fight with anybody. Live very simple life. This life, no day two. Be very humble, be very simple, be very prayerful. Live your life, and I tell you, there is nothing that anyone will do. You will live long and you'll be very comfortable. You will not rely on anyone. If your children help extend hands of love financially, good. If they don't take it to heart. Just live your life. You have played your own role as a father, as grandfather, as husband. So it is now time for you to take care of yourself. Don't allow anyone to make you begin to think to the point of getting into depression. Don't let anyone to make you begin to feel that no one is taking care of you anymore, that people don't care about you, even your own children, your own blood, your own wife. You see that they might be taking care of their wives, your wife. They will call them for holiday, for omugo and all that, but no one calls fathers in most cases. Don't worry. Just with these investment ideas I'm bringing up right now in today's live, I want you to work on them. Prepare yourself, prepare for old age, and I tell you, you are going to live happy. All right? So I'll see you in my video, in the next video. I remain yours truly, Pope Ben 10. Ben 10 Diary is my backup page. You can always follow up. Ciao, ciao. See you in my next video.